If you're a heating and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what's a reverse bear trap in sales and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Bell, coming to you live from Carlsbad, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. Okay, I want to go over a couple of things with you when it comes to sales conversations that you're having, capabilities to overcome some objections from the people that you meet with. Let's first define what a bear trap is. A bear trap is one of the conversations that you could leave behind for a salesperson that is supposed to come behind you and have a conversation with the buyer that you meet with. So in essence, one of the ways that you could do this is you can steal somebody's thunder. Somebody tells you, hey, Scott, just so you know, we got XYZ company coming out, and you know part of their presentation is to say specific things. You can circumvent how awesome that feature is supposed to be by going, want to hear something funny? XYZ company is probably going to come out here and they're probably going to say 1, 2, 3. And then probably not the best thing. It's interesting. You'll probably get a chuckle from it. You're stealing thunder, okay? So sales dude comes out, says 1, 2, 3, and the person doesn't react and they're like, what just happened? They caught the effects of a bear trap. Well, what you need to be able to do is to deal with that, because there's plenty of salespeople who do this in an okay manner and say these things and do these things. And then there's people who do it completely unethically, okay? So one of these examples might be, hey, they're gonna come out and they're gonna tell you that their product, same line that we have, is $5,000 more, but we do the same thing for less. Well, you could deal with that bear trap and have some fun with it. The whole thing about this is you got to be playful. You could be playful or you could be dry, but you can't be aggressive. Playful or dry are really the only two ways that bear traps work, okay? And reverse bear traps are the only ways that you're going to be able to get this to go through. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication, hvactechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not the YouTube channel. It's an email publication. You get emails from me. So these reverse bear traps are against you. You go out to meet with Mr. Smith, Mrs. Smith, Mr. Jones, and they're like, hey, we had 1, 2, 3 or XYZ company come out here. And you just kind of chuckle. and they go, why are you laughing? Oh, I know a couple of people over there, and here's a couple of things they tend to say. And man, I can't get over how wacky sometimes that they are. And that's it. You don't really have to go any further. That homeowner's probably going to ask you some questions, or they're going to say something like, I knew it. So that's one way to deal with a reverse trap, okay? So just kind of like you brush it off. I can't believe some of the things that they say. They probably told you they do the same thing for less. Yeah. I don't know anywhere else in the world that's true. Can't do that in a 5-star hotel to a 3-star hotel. Can't do that for a budget airlines to a first class seat. Doesn't work anywhere else, but for some reason they think that it does. Just kind of move on. Like, you don't have to go any further than that, okay? So they come back and they go, hey, XYZ company came out here and said, we do the same thing for less. Yeah, can I share something with you? And they're gonna say, yeah. Can I let you know why they say that? Sure, right? You're getting permission. It's permission-based sales. And you're going through the process of saying, can I give you the reasons why that isn't going to happen, why that can't work, why you're not going to get that? Or the last option here is to go full throttle. Now, you have to have really good rapport with the person that you're going to meet with, and you have to have the type of conversations with them where they're like direct and to the point. And so if it's not, like, don't make stuff up, don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, you don't have to. But if they are misrepresenting, they're lying, they're not saying something that's true, you have to like karate chop that thing, like wacha, like and just push it to where it is. Like, hey, flat out, I'm not going to sling mud, but I'm going to tell you the truth. There's no way that that's true. There's absolutely no freaking way in the world that's true. Here's reason 1, 2, and 3. It's usually a red flag for me. Anytime that somebody does that type of stuff, you're going to make your decision your way. I'm going to make my decision mine. I'm just going to drop it, but I'm just going to let you know that's not possible. And then just move on, right? So sometimes people over-argue a position and they lose power. Now, inevitably, here's what happens is when you're like, I'm just going to drop it, I'm going to move on, that homeowner is going to come back and go, well, I got questions. All right, well, I normally wouldn't answer them, but what's your questions? And they're going to ask you some questions. You better have some really good answers to them. They're typically going to be about price. They're almost always going to be about price. And I'm going to share with you that in the world of construction, if you sell on price, you die poor. And if they buy on price, there's going to be a problem that's not going to get them today. There's going to be a problem that's going to get them in the future. You got one of three things to do from here, just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.